Thank you, Program Director. The Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Mayor Baleka Bete, the founding chairperson of the Sekunjalo Group of Companies, Dr. Survey, members of Parliament present, ministers present, premiers, the long list that the program director, I'm not able to imitate him, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Just a few words really on the story of Sekunjalo. And thank you for the opportunity to just say a few words. In my capacity as chairman and one of the subsidiaries in the Sekunjalo Group of Companies, and also as one of those who are founder members of Sekunjalo, I think I qualify to say a few words or tell the story of Sekunjalo. The group came from a social justice background and from the humble beginnings. President Mandela at the time had asked professionals to go into business. Jakes, the late Jakes Gerwel, may his soul rest in peace, who was the Director General in Mandela's office, was one of the founding members and first chairman in fact, of Sekunjalo. Jakes and I and others approached Dr. Surve and persuaded him to lead the group, as we recognized the entrepreneurial spirit and talent in him, and he agreed. Within 18 months, Sekunjalo became the first publicly listed company, and making Dr. Surve the youngest CEO on the JSE at the time. And I was the chairperson who followed after listing. And throughout all this, Sekunjalo remains a values-driven, values-based company. Community comes first, always. The ethos is one of broad-based empowerment and real empowerment of people, not just fronting or tokenism. An ethos grounded in the dignity of people, and every single one of Sekunjalo investments has lifted the glass ceiling for women in particular, Black professional entrepreneurs, as well as workers. Today, the group's investment portfolio reflects the empowerment and affirmative action that Mandela spoke about when he said, I lift his words, the instrument of affirmative action must never be used to advance any one group at the expense of any other. Close the quote. Sekunjalo remains true to its core mission and values, not only in terms of what it does, but also how it distributes its profits through various foundations and philanthropic funds, as you've just witnessed a few minutes ago. At a time when there is confusion about BEE, at a time when groups like Sekunjalo deepen empowerment in a very real way, it is attacked because it is a real threat to traditional businesses. But most importantly, a threat to a superficial model which perpetuates the status quo of the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer. In its 20 years of existence, Sekunjalo has never been found wanting at any point, at any time. At every level, the group remains grounded by its core values and will continue to thrive and weather any storm, no matter what. We say, a luta continua. By its mere existence in 20 years, it is writing a history, its own history, and it shall be a glorious history indeed. A la Patrice Lumumba of the DRC when he said, Africa will write her own story, and it will be a glorious one, a dignified history. Sekunjalo is writing its own history. Aluta continua. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.